Hello, how are you? My name is Kira and thank you for hopping on in this video. I am going to be giving you some very interesting information. So if you're new to me, welcome to this channel. I hope that you enjoy the information. I'm going to give you some information about me and how I work. So just real quick, about 16 years ago, I was at a church camp and my gifts developed at a rapid rate. I started having the availability to perceive life outside of Earth, outside of our star system, and actually be an interpreter for how that cosmic energy will interact with the earth plane and how it infuses us as human beings, and that affects us mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and what people are calling ascension or earth shifts or the shift or the event, whatever that is. Now, the difference between the energy updates that you're going to receive on this channel compared to others is I don't use cards. I am not an astrologer, even though I do see how planets will interact with us. If you are into astrology, please check out Raquel Spring. She is basically the woman to go to for that. I don't interpret, I don't channel other beings. So being an open vessel and learning how to interpret this energy, definitely I feel that there's a deep calling for all of us to plug into source or plug into our own soul gifts, and that's what I'm doing here. I respect other people who connect with other star systems, other channels. If you work with me one-on-one, you might have learned about how that is something that we can do together. But for the purpose for this channel, I'm not connecting. Oops, there was a little, sorry, I hit my knee on the desk and it made us do this. Sorry about that. So to get into it, the 1st of May to about the 23rd of May is going to be fascinating. So if you are a person, if you're an akashic plane reader like myself, or if you are someone who deals with energy, you have a lot of experience in the akashic plane or the akashic records, this video might be for you. It's very, very interesting. Now, what I'm going to communicate is something that I've been a little quiet about, but I'm definitely ready to start talking about this with you. So in December, I started noticing that the akashic plane itself started expanding. It started expanding and making new room. Basically, we've reached a point, now we know everything in the akashic plane has already been recorded. Everything has already played out. It's definitely already happening in our time-space continuum. But I started noticing that there was an overall expansion. Now, what we are doing to rapidly heal and wrap up our karma, if you will, at the soul level, many of us, all of us, I'd say, have been quickly jumping through the hoops to heal, to transcend limitations, to basically buck up, do the thing, and start birthing our soul into the body so that way we can learn about the new paradigm on Earth. And I say new just because the frequencies that have been here, not only have they not been here in a very long time, but there's also a web of energy that has never been present on Earth. So I don't know, I might be the only one talking about it. I don't really pay attention to other people, and the reason being is because that allows me to stay clear of influence, which it matters to me. I hope it matters to you. So the 1st of May through the 23rd is our 8th layer of the auric field is going to be healing, expanding, and activating. And the 8th, so if you're familiar with me, you know that I'm an energy worker. My clair gifts are open. I'm an intuitive psychic. I'm a yoga instructor. And I work with people one-on-one. And what I love about the auric field and how we can use the auric field to expand our awareness and our consciousness is that it allows us to not only have the awareness, but then we can start bridging the gaps in our consciousness. So we get to bring them together, have these aha moments, and then act on that higher wisdom, act on that higher level of consciousness, and navigate the shifts that we're going through. Some of us are going through like these really big wobbles. Some of us have learned how to, okay, here's another shift, boo, boo, do, do, do. We're going to recalibrate. We keep on recalibrating. And what's really, really great about May, the 1st through the 23rd especially, is that the akashic plane is definitely going to be very active. So our memory fields are cleansing and healing. I'm definitely seeing like a purge that's been happening. So in my one-on-one work, I noticed that there are themes. And what I've been seeing people do, especially over the last 6 months, and myself included, is healing the energy between soul families, soul groups that have been evolving and incarnating together. Okay, so there's these splits that are happening, and it's for growth. It's for consciousness source to move through and say, okay, we're done with this. You at the soul level, you guys have been traveling and doing amazing things together, holding space together. Okay, it's time for new. It's time for a renewal. Next is I've been noticing that people have been healing ancestral lines. So the traumas and the pain that has been passed down through our genetics, literally in our cells, people, very strong souls have been transcending that and processing emotional, mental, spiritual patterns. And they're just so brave to do this work. So that has been a theme I've noticed over the last 6 months. And what I'm seeing in the akashic plane, and what's definitely going to be a theme for us, is our souls. We're kind of definitely going through our records, and we're wrapping stuff up. We're wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up. And that is between definitely the 3rd dimension into like the upper planes of the 5th. So 3rd, 4th, 5th. So mostly on this channel, I'm talking about 3rd dimension, 4th dimension, and 5th dimension, because that's mostly where our collective awareness is. Now, there are people on the planet who they're definitely tapped into higher levels of consciousness. But for today, we are only going to be talking about 4th and 5th dimension. Okay, so the akashic plane is, again, it's definitely like a 4th dimensional realm for us. And there are going to be new soul experiences coming in. So future and past timelines are healing. They are integrating into the now. They're with multi-dimensional shifts, especially for the month of May, everything is speeding up. It's just now, now, now. If you notice a couple of years ago, especially if you've been like an avid manifester or a law of attraction person, guru, whatever, these manifestations that we've been working on, we're healing and we're bringing them into the now. So that it's like the floodgates have opened in the 4th dimension for all these manifestations to not only come really, really close, really fast for us, but also bottom out, cleanse and clear out, okay? So our memories, I cannot say that enough, in the akashic plane, in our soul records, at the soul level, our soul books are cleansing and healing, okay? Now, this is something that some of us are actively doing, and this is some of us, basically most of us, where we're letting go, we're transcending and allowing the intelligence of the universe to work through us and essentially heal us, so that way we can have a lightning work through our cellular memory, a lightning refreshness, if that's a word, There's a refining, a refreshing that's happening in the 8th layer of the auric field, which is our connection to the memory body, which is our, if we look into our multidimensional awareness, okay, we being a multidimensional being, we tap into these frequencies. Let's just say time travel. Okay, it's a little fun. That's something that like our mind is a vehicle for that. Our consciousness, our awareness is the vehicle, and then our emotions is where we get to transcend the limitations and spiritually too. So there's a lot of new inspiration that's going to be happening. So if you might just start feeling a little bit better because like I said, our soul groups are healing, they're transcending. There's a lot of like different splits happening, and that is necessary. And the reason why it's necessary is because soul groups that have been traveling together, they form pockets of energy, right? But there's consciousness that wants to work through them. So those of us, through all of us, okay? So just be ready for that. There's nothing really actually to do. There's going to be a lot of shifts going on, but I'm going to give you some tips in this video of how you can just be more mindful. So at night, when you are winding down for the day, place your hand on your heart and begin to just imagine yourself connecting to the akashic plane. Imagine yourself connecting to the 8th layer of your auric field, and you can literally kind of envision 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or you can just make the intention. Our left brain really wants, specific directions, but ultimately what we're learning here is to lean into your intuition. Let your soul guide you, okay? A lot of us who are going through a spiritual awakening for the first time, and again, we're about to go through another one. May is going to be amazing. We're going through another lightning period. So if your surroundings or if your inner being feels a little like in an in-between space, you're okay. All right? I want you to know that you are okay, and you're going to be okay. The part of our ascension, part of these earth shifts, part of the event, these shifts that are happening for us is ultimately so that way we keep on renewing. All right? So part of that is the purging, the necessary purging of these memories, the memories that we have held together at the collective level, the memories that we have been holding at the soul level as an individual spark of the divine. Now, the divine, let's just say we're all these little scouts that got implanted onto planet Earth to kind of be observers for humanity. And we, at the soul level, to some degree, we said, hey, we're going to experience some of this, and I know how to navigate this on some higher plane, and I'm going to wake myself up over and over and over. The month of May is definitely like a huge expansion. Like this, to me, in my perception, this is even more exciting to me than the 2012 portal or the energy of 2017, which was, to me, again, was like another, oh my gosh, I can't believe this energy is here. It's amazing. There's so much opportunity for us to evolve. Now, the 1st through the 23rd, that energy is, these frequencies are doing that for us. And so if you are an akashic reader, or if you are also working the akashic planes, go up there, go start exploring. What are you tapping into? I'd love to hear back from you, because again, this is something I started noticing months ago. I've just been a little quiet about it, but I would love to hear back from you. What are you tapping into? It's really fun when those of us mystics or people who have these gifts open, when we start to collaborate, we have all these puzzle pieces together, and that is the beauty of unity consciousness and where we're headed and where we actually already are. So the fourth and fifth dimensional frequencies on our planet keep heightening. And in order for that to happen, these memory fields, these membranes, if you will, that are fluctuating between us in the ethers, and mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and at times physically, through us, it's all memory. That's all it is. It's just energy and memory, consciousness, okay? Now, the beauty of this is aspects of the memory fields between the third, the fourth, and parts of the fifth dimension are healing. Interdimensional timelines are healing, and they're opening. So be mindful of that you are, as a soul, you're healing, you're replenishing. There's so much new coming through for all of us, and it's really exciting. So I hope this helps you. Let me do a quick little exercise with you. I feel called to do that, okay? So close your eyes. And we're going to come in contact with the 8th layer of our auric field. And we're going to access this through our crown chakra. So the crown chakra is going to be the energy space. Let's just say around the top of the head. So come in contact with the top of your head, your hair follicles. Sending all your energy and awareness to the top of the head, your crown chakra. Take a deep inhalation into the heart space. And exhale, allowing your shoulders to drop. And here in this space, we invite our soul . We invite our soul into this space. The viewpoint, the awareness, that higher consciousness that our soul has, we invite that into our crown chakra, giving us information, awareness, stillness, and safety into our memory field. We're asking our subconscious mind to allow this to happen. And I'd like for you to now come in contact with the energy field around 8 feet outside of you. So this is going to be around the 8th layer of the auric field. So just become aware there's an energy field that surrounds you around 8 feet around you. And this is the space of memory. Your memories at the soul level, your memories in your human existence, your memories that are coming in contact with not only the earth, the cosmos, but the people around you. And you're going to make a conscious connection now to these memories and ask for divine intelligence to unlock and open, resolve, heal, and transcend the memories that are keeping you in limitation, the memories that are keeping you emotionally or spiritually in limitation, any sort of belief systems in the memory field at the soul level, between your birth family, between your soul family. Allow white light to come through into this plane and begin to transcend. You can envision light particles coming through and dissolving while at the same time replenishing with new awareness, expansion, playfulness, connection, emotional intelligence. Your behaviors and beliefs and thought patterns are shifting to a space of higher awareness, of unity consciousness, where you are united with all that is. Now, from the awareness, from the energy space around you, 8 feet around you, you're going to now become aware of the energy at the crown chakra. And you're going to connect the space from the crown chakra into the auric field of the 8th layer, which is 8 feet around you. And you're going to connect that intelligence from the crown chakra into the auric field. Visualize those light particles streaming into the crown chakra. And as your crown chakra is being infused with room and awareness for expansion, higher consciousness, the crown chakra then sends that energy down through the third eye space, through the throat, into the heart space, through the lungs, traveling through the digestive system, through your womb space, through your hips, through the root plane, down through the legs, integrating and coming in contact with the earth, down through the soil. Now allow gravity to take that awareness and infuse the earth, the material realm, your body. Send that energy now into the earth just by allowing gravity to take hold. You don't have to do anything, just let it whoosh through you. Take a deep inhalation in through the nose. And exhale and open your eyes. You can practice that as much as you would like, as often as you would like. That is something that you can go back to over and over to help in shifting your memory field. So if you're an energy worker as well, you can tap in and play with that. I hope it helps you. And I would like to announce on this video that later on in May, I have a new course coming, and it's going to teach you how to read your auric field, read your chakras, integrate all of your energy bodies into the higher dimensional planes. And you're going to be doing subconscious artwork that teaches you exactly how to see your energy and bring in the vibrations to neutralize and expand and open. So if you have learned about the chakra system, we're now going to be taking it from a cognitive level into an embodiment. Opening up the subtle body is going to be a course, a 10-day course over 14 weeks. Definitely reach out to me if you're interested. Hit subscribe. I have so much more information coming for you. My name is Kira, and below, if you'd like to stay connected, there is a link for my newsletter, which is definitely going to be a way for you to stay connected and have definitely more personal information, more updates for me. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you around. I love ya. Thank you so much for being with me. Bye. Oh, P.S. I'm closing this video and it's 11:11.